And we're live. Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show Premium Podcast, available only on Patreon.com, both the video and audio. This is a makeup episode?
No, this is not a makeup episode. The last episode was a revelation, but we thought...
We wanted to try and embrace the We're trying to move people more. Look.
Yes.
I've explained my thinking in the past.
Okay, interesting. Let's hear it.
Is you know, you got to think we're facing rough economic times.
Oh my God.
Things are we're
on the verge of collapse.
We're watching a bullet time bank collapse happening around, you know. It's happening more and more. We're headed
with bullet time.
Like slow-mo.
Oh, like the Freak on the Leash video?
Do you think slow-mo would be a good name for a mentally disabled
Jewish guy?
Gay guy?
Oh,
like
I thought you meant like Shlomo.
No, that's just a regular name for a Jewish guy, slow-mo.
No, but you take the H out.
Yeah.
Slow-mo.
Shlomo.
Shlomo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shlomo sexual. Anyways, we are facing tough economic times, right?
Vis-a-vis, ergo.
I listened to a lot of music from the 1920s because that was really the only cultural record at the time, you know? We didn't really have, I guess there was newspapers and movies and stuff.
Yeah,
and people write books, but really, you know, Depression-era artists, you know, a lot of people say in a recession, the things that do well, entertainment and the mafia. And my concern is coming out as we go through a recession, who's going to survive? And I don't think it's going to be podcasts. Certainly not racist podcasts. This is not it, no. I'm talking about the old days.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's how do we create a more active medium or engage and participate? How do we get people to watch the show and not just put it on while doing the dishes or driving their car or fucking their wife? Or fucking my wife.
Can you imagine if there was a guy who listened to
somebody who listened to the podcast,
a guy that was inside of his wife,
fucking my wife,
with AirPods on.
Who would do that?
That had Bill Maher,
who would do such a thing?
The N-word guy.
To fuck my wife while listening to my own podcast.
Do you do that?
You did it.
I didn't do anything. I really am not even following what you're saying right now.
You fucked my wife while listening to the old show.
I didn't fuck your wife, dude.
And I'm supposed to believe that.
No, I fucked you more than your wife.
All right.
But not physically.
Well,
anyway, but...
Okay. Yeah, we'll just abandon that. We could have done a little act out, but we'll just abandon it.
Did I fuck... No,
no, it's fine. No, we'll walk away
from it. No, I'm saying I didn't fuck your wife
to get away with it. So to create a more active sort of piece of shit,
media
content. Yeah. We said this week we'll do something a little bit more visual, and I guess we got carried away. And upon reviewing,
we didn't think that. We had paper and pens on,
and we got a little carried away,
and then we ended up drawing for an hour.
Yeah, and we'll put it up anyways.
We'll put it up anyway.
Who gives a fuck?
But we weren't entirely sure whether or not that was a good episode or not.
It was bad.
But we want to reward the people that subscribe to our content, that pay money for our content. So as a result, you're getting 2 premium episodes this week.
Should I fold my brim?
Yeah, of course you should.
I don't think this is the kind of hat that you can do it with.
Why not?
Remember when they started coming pre-folded?
What do you mean?
All hats used to be sold flat, and then if you wanted it folded, you had to do it yourself.
Right.
And then the guy...
I would take a tennis ball and a rubber band. Yeah.
You know, and now they come both ways.
Now they go both ways.
It's taking choices away from the consumer.
Right.
That's what I mean. Hats used to be more, it was an active thing. You buy a hat and there was a whole process. Have you ever seen in New Era the cages that they sell? Like people that were like into hats that have like a plastic cage you could put the hat into it so it retains its shape.
No.
You never seen those?
No.
Yeah. It's like hat
It's
saver.
like a shoe horn for hats?
Yeah, it's like a hat saver. Yeah, basically.
Wow, that's really...
Sorry, I'm going to look it up. I was reading this article about an Indian guy that ran over a bunch of teenagers for ding-dong ditching his house.
Really?
Yeah.
In a car?
In a car. He got in his car. He was drunk. He got in his car and ran them off the road.
In the United States?
Yeah, and he killed them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was this? Texas?
California.
Oh, classic California.
Mm-hmm.
Governor Newsom, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, ding dong, ditch this.
What's the deal with Trump won't say anything bad about Newsom?
Yeah, here we go. California man Anurag Chandra found guilty of murdering teens who ding dong ditched his house. What are you laughing at? He's Indian?
It was a funny headline.
Yeah. Anurag Chandra.
Yeah.
Imagine that guy. You're a teenager. You're like, oh, we're really pissed off that Indian guy.
Uh-huh.
And then he fucking just kills you.
You know what he was probably saying while he ran them over?
Please let me kill you.
No, he said, did you fuck my wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably thought they were doing that and then running away because he was home because these teenagers come over and have sex with his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ironic that he got so mad at somebody ringing his doorbell when he probably spends his whole day
Ringing.
going into people's DMs without permission.
Yeah.
You know, a digital ding donger. That's
what
his other name is, Digital Ding Dong.
Digital Ding Dong.
Anurag Digital Ding Dong Chandra found guilty of murdering teens who
Do you
ding
have the
dong
thing,
ditched
by
his
the way?
house. I do not. I think
Where's the thing?
it's Dave's vape.
Dave, I thought you quit.
What's
What?
that?
You just smoke it while you're... Really?
Yeah, but you're here all the time.
Dave, could we get a Ring, like one of those Ring cameras? And could we have them set up in your house just so we know that you're okay while we're not with you?
Yeah. Where are you going?
I think I have mine in here.
Yeah. So a heartfelt, what was it? Farewell to Anurag Chandra, who will be heading off to prison. We can only hope he doesn't. They don't give him a car to drive in there.
Mm-hmm.
We can only hope. I have like 2 brain cells left.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
Oh, you went out of town last night. You did a little
Whatever.
jaunt.
Yeah. Anyways, but I think I mean in general, I think my mental acuity. I was always dumb, but now it's like jarring.
No, you're legitimately one of the smartest people I know. And I'm not saying that it's a gas.
That's what you say. If a man with Down syndrome was sitting right here and he said, like, am I smart? No one, not even like Hitler would be like, no, you're a retard. You know what I mean?
I would say, yeah, sure, but I'm not, I mean it like...
It took me a long time to realize
You're
that.
saying if someone that had a mental disability were here
Yes.
and then asked me, right? I offered to you that you are intelligent.
Because I said I was dumb. Okay, let's put it this way.
Okay, I could have been like, all right, yeah, you're dumb.
If a guy with a mental disability was here.
Right, but that's not what I'm doing.
Say Michael Clark Duncan in The Green Mile. Which I never said that. Is his character supposed to be
Yes,
retarded?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's just magical?
Well, I mean, you could be both.
Mm.
Yeah. What was his magic? He had flies that came out of his mouth?
He could
or something?
suck flies out of people and then spit them into other people.
And what were the flies? Like demons or something?
Yeah, they were like illnesses or sickness. Or,
Have you ever read a Stephen King novel? I never have.
I don't think Stephen King has.
Yeah, he just kind of farced that shit out.
Or on me.
You asleep?
Hmm?
No. Nothing.
What?
I thought you fell asleep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We're doing the show.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting...
How about this a Stephen King novel, The Man Who Falls Asleep. To Death. And he's a guy that falls asleep and sleepwalks and becomes a serial killer. And it's up to children to stop him.
I think that's... Isn't that the...
But then it turns out that he is an alien that is mentally disabled who is also molested, which is what made him an alien.
Oh, and he was like kind of trained...
He was trained by...
a sleepwalking killer.
By the aliens.
By the aliens.
Who abducted him because they saw him being molested.
Kind of like the Manchurian candidate.
So you always
right?
think the aliens are the bad guys, but it turns out that they helped him.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Have you
that's
seen Dreamcatcher?
I feel like
I've
was
never
that?
actually read a Stephen King book. I'll put it that way.
Neither have I.
Yeah. But he kind of just keeps going.
Yeah.
He just is like, and then this, and then that.
We found out once, right, that he was just on like mushrooms and stuff while he was
Yeah,
writing.
there's like 2 books he wrote where he's like, I don't remember writing them.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was just blacked out drunk and wrote, in the late 70s, like 2 books drunk.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's kind of like
And that's also too, it's embellishment and a lie.
mhm.
He probably had one day when he was writing Christine where he had 2 beers. And later he's like, dude, fucking 80s?
Yeah.
He's doing the boomer thing where they talk about how cool they were because they did cocaine once.
Right. And then they pretty much gave it up and then made millions of dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. Sold out, dude.
Sold out, not like us.
No, yeah, we'll never sell out.
So let's talk. You want to talk about
Speaking of selling out, what are your dates? I got to say both of them. Tell me your dates.
I got to look up what.
Text them to me. Date time. We got to plug dates. Also, and I've been told I need to plug. I'm at the Wilbur Theater in Boston in September. And that's, I guess that...
It's a big-ass theater.
It's a big-ass theater. And yeah, September 15th, Boston, Massachusetts. I'm at the Wilbur Theater. That's all the way out in September. But they only do 1 show at a time. So it'd be nice to do 2 shows, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not moved the tickets for the first. So
you haven't sold 1?
I have sold 3 or 4 tickets, and it is a 60,000-seat theater.
Mm-hmm. Will you still do the show?
I think it's the name of the theater. Wilbur. It makes people think of like Wallace and Gromit.
Right, right. Why are you on this Wallace and Gromit thing?
Do you remember what he looks like, by the way?
Yeah, no, we're not. Not again, guys. The 3 upcoming dates: the 18th of May.
No, I'm reading the dates.
Okay.
You tell me the dates. Remember, we're doing it. We think for marketing purposes, it's better if only one of us reads the dates.
Okay, I'm sending you.
Rather than it being a competition.
But I'm gonna audit this because and start at San Jose for me.
Yeah, I love San Jose.
You do? The South Bay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that we have the same website.
Do we?
Yeah, it's the same font. It looks exactly the same.
Wait, Cameron made you the same one as me?
We have the same website, and he charged us both $35,000 each.
Fucking Cameron. He's so handsome, too.
Yeah. Adam will be at Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, I was already there.
Oh, all right. Oh, start at San Jose.
Correct.
Okay. May 18th, May 19th, and May 20th, 2023. Adam Friedland will be at the San Jose IMPROV, and there's a link to buy the tickets on his website. April 27th, 28th, and 29th, he will be in Portland, Oregon.
No, I was there.
Club.
No, that was last weekend, man.
I'm starting in San Jose.
No, I don't.
Salt Lake City, Utah, April 6th.
I was
7th.
already there. Someone was arrested.
Oh, you wanted me to read down.
Yeah, that's how reading works, dude.
You want to rewind that one?
What?
You want to rewind that one and think about, maybe not in a
Euro. Muslims read backwards and
they
Hebrew.
don't read backwards.
They read right to left.
Come on, man.
All right. Okay,
We're gonna. This is the kind of stuff that
okay, let's get the dates over with.
We don't want to be saying stuff like this.
I know people don't like it when we
say anything racist.
Yeah, or
what?
No, like they want smooth. They want like
smooth operator.
They want us to be smooth operators. Yeah.
We told them we'd have Sade on the show.
Dude, have you seen a picture of her 2023?
She
looks perfect still.
But she sounds like a real smooth operator, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. I thought her name was Shorday.
Shorday?
Shoutay.
I thought it was Sade.
Oh, you thought it was Sade?
Yeah.
Yeah, idiot.
Why? Why am I an idiot?
Everyone knows that's not her name.
Adam will be at Salt Lake City, Utah, April 6th, 7th, and 8th. At Wise Guys Comedy Club.
No, I was
Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, Nick.
What?
I told you.
Oh, you wanted me to read it
from San Jose.
You wanted me to read it in an Islamophobic fashion. Okay, no problem.
No, from
San Jose, May 18th and 19th, May 20th. Adam will be spewing his anti-Muslim rhetoric.
No,
Austin, Texas, June 1st, June 2nd, and June 3rd, also known as AID. And I think that means month. Austin, Texas, Cap City Comedy Club. Buy tickets. Irvine, California, June 8th, June 9th, June 10th at the Irvine Improv, Irvine, California. And that's a ways out. Me, if you want to come see me, little old me, next weekend, May 12th through the 13th, I will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Pittsburgh Improv. And then May 19th, this is the big one, the birthday of Malcolm X will be celebrated.
Really?
I'll be staying safe on Malcolm X's birthday by being in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, Charleston.
Yeah. Can you do the dance?
Yeah, it's just like,
No, it's this.
no, it's like, it's the whole
No,
dance.
it's this.
Is it even a dance? They just do this. It's just like,
No, it's this.
it's like,
No.
look
No,
up the
it's
chart.
No, it's this.
No, that's not. That's like a New Kids on the Block thing. The Charleston is just.
No,
it's
it's
just.
this.
It's
No,
fucking.
it's
it's
this.
the hokey pokey, basically.
It is?
Yeah, look up. Maybe you're right. I don't know. it's like fucking like mobility exercises for people with osteoporosis.
Have you ever seen those like on public access? They have like workout shows for old people and they're just in a chair and they're just going like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very funny.
Charleston dance. Fuck.
Wait, you'll be in Charleston at a
Oh,
stadium.
You're right. It is the knee thing.
It's the knee thing.
Well, then what the fuck am I thinking of?
I remember there was like a fatality on Mortal Kombat where you got the guy to,
To do the Charleston?
he would do it after.
The gaytality? Remember
Yeah,
when
it
they
was a
started
gaytality.
adding extra ones? Like the bestiality?
Yeah, bestiality.
The bestiality.
I believe it was called animality.
Yeah, good on them to not call it a bestiality. That'd be pretty funny.
Fuck, I gotta piss.
No, you don't, dude.
I do.
We had to wait. We recorded the possibly the worst episode of anything ever.
I think it might be the worst piece of media of all time.
It might be.
You know, it'd be very funny if we only released that audio.
Yeah.
No one can see any of the drawings.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
I need to pick me up, and I'm gonna have to see the. I'm drinking too much. I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't like that, Nick.
Yeah, it started off fun, and now it's like.
It's not good for you.
Yeah, I caught myself the other day. I drank a 6-pack at, I don't know, like before noon, and then out of shame, I went to a different beer store because I didn't want to be seen going back to buy a second 6-pack in the middle of the day.
Not good.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm still an alcoholic.
You always are, right?
Yeah, I guess, but
Yeah.
no, it's depressing. I really don't want to be drinking.
Well, yeah, you had a...
Anyway, so I'm gonna go see the Super Mario Brothers every day instead. Really.
Well, it's gonna, like...
You know what I have done? I was pretty depressed this weekend, and I haven't gotten into a show in forever.
Barry.
I did it. I sat down because I was telling Dave this might be a dumb thing to say, and it is, but like I hear something's good, and that just gives me anxiety, because it's like I just imagine like the emotional investment of getting into a show and then having to watch all the episodes and like having all this stuff in my head, and it stresses me out. Like oh I gotta. And then, so I'm reluctant to watch anything. But from the first episode, I'm like, oh, this is great. And then I just get to go. I get to just escape into
A show.
Into a show, and it was really a nice 2 days.
Yeah.
Of thinking Barry's real. That's the nice part about being a moron is I think all of them are real. Yeah.
I'm going back through Deadwood, like I said before.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't think I ever saw the third season.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the black character's name on that show?
The hitter general. Wasn't that the YG song? The radio edit was my hitter, my hitter. Yeah.
Great song.
What was that song about?
His friends.
His friends.
Yeah, it's a song about friendship.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's such an offensive name for such a fun. It's probably the least violent rap song of all time.
Yeah, it's
Other than that shit from
pals.
the '80s, that's just about like the '80s rap.
Mary had a little lamb
it's
whose
just all
fleece
like-
was white as
It's
snow.
all just children's entertainment basically.
Yeah.
Very very weird turn.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then people were like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy to think because also '80s, a lot of crime, a lot of gang violence.
Crack?
Imagine pulling up to a shooting and in the car you're listening to like, the wheels on the bus go round and round. You're like getting out, you're murdering somebody.
Yeah. Make sure you.
New Jack City.
Yeah. Yeah, you're wearing like a.
Just listen to fucking Raffi.
You're wearing like a brass knuckles thing with the words on it.
Yeah, right. ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean up. Everybody, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he left his calling card. It's just an Etch-a-Sketch with his name on it. A light bright.
Yeah, the 80s. I don't know. I'm proud that I was alive for the final year of the Gipper. I mean, I don't really remember Reagan, but
yeah, Reagan doesn't either.
It's good. You asleep? You want me to sing you to sleep?
Mm-hmm. How about getting a CPAP machine and putting it on your dick before you go to sleep? Be like, I hope this works. I hope I get a better sleep. Yeah, the doctor thought it was because I was snoring, but apparently it was because I wasn't getting my dick sucked by an elephant while I was asleep.
Yeah, there are always like movies where they show like a rock star, like his life starts like he gets famous, and then there are a couple of movies where there's like a scene where a lady wakes him up with a blowjob. I think I would hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be woken up by, how about this?
Because what you have is you have a pee boner, right?
Yeah.
You need a pee, and you have like a rock hard dick. But like I would just like be like, I need a piss. Can you just stop sucking on my dick real quick?
That's what you would say?
Yeah, I have a pee boner.
Why wouldn't you just piss?
In her mouth?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would give her some warning or something. I wouldn't just like piss in a rock and roll groupie's mouth like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if I was in a rock and roll band. I'd probably get my nails done.
Manicure, pedicure.
Yeah, with long nails.
Yeah. We got to bring our instruments to the studio.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I feel like I'm going to throw up all over myself.
I really need a pee, and I only feel like we've done 15 minutes.
We haven't even done that. Dave, what are we at, like 12 minutes? No, 23. Oh.
23. Can I please piss?
I'll tell you, that's an entire episode of Barry almost.
Really?
Which you can check out on HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Adam Friedland Show brought to you by the show Barry on HBO.
Can we
Literally, if you think about it, I would have killed myself if I hadn't had Barry to watch this
Can
weekend.
we pause one? Can we
No,
pause
no,
real
no,
quick?
no, no, no,
No, I'm like feeling uncomfortable.
You took 2.5 hours.
I didn't take 2.5 hours.
To cough.
No, I'm coughing.
No,
I just asked if I could have a little bit of tea because I was coughing.
We can't take a break. We're going.
Come on, dude.
We're going. We have to keep going.
Please.
We have to keep going.
Nick, please let me pee.
Vice Media has struggled to find a buyer. It's going out of business, bankrupt.
And so we've made a decision. We're buying
Teslas.
Vice. We're buying Vice. I thought we were talking about that before. What?
I don't know. It is crazy. They went out. I was saying this. They went out of business because hipsters disappeared overnight. They should have changed the name to DSA Media and pretend they should have just done what their audience did.
Right.
Be like, instead of a guy with a mustache, I'm actually a labor organizer suddenly.
Right.
And for some reason, in 2016.
Or become Proud Boys, maybe.
That was the other way to go.
That was the other way to go.
Yeah.
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 Maybe we could buy it and give it back to Gavin and see what he'd do with it.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. We haven't really heard from him.
I feel like after January 6th, he was kind of like Homer into the bushes, you know, which makes sense.
Who came back? Who's the guy that got punched? The Nazi?
Richard Spencer. You were just talking about him.
I watched him on the No Jumper podcast.
And he's just like, I'm not a Nazi anymore.
He's not a Nazi.
You know what? He's crazy. He could just be like, actually, I don't really feel like being a Nazi anymore. And then tomorrow, he could be hosting a TV show with Mario Lopez. That's how just gutless all of this is and meaningless. It doesn't. You could have Richard Spencer and Mario Lopez talking about what's at the movies this week.
Yeah, he could be on Taxi Cab TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Miss Sandy Kenyon.
Yeah.
I'm Sandy Kenyon, and I'm here with Richard Spencer, former neo-Nazi, and we're talking about Super Mario Brothers, the movie. It's the best movie I've ever seen. He loves him.
He loves it. He said President Biden's the best president of his lifetime.
Sandy Kenyon said that?
Richard Spencer.
Did he?
Yeah.
President Biden's the best president of his lifetime.
I think I might agree.
Yeah. Why?
Center left.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, he got out of Afghanistan. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's wild that he's trying to run again.
Who's better than him?
I don't know if anybody is, but I mean, just
in our lifetime.
He'll be 85 years old.
Let's run it back. Let's just see what happens.
That's insane.
Sleepy all the way, dude.
We're gonna at some point we're gonna have a president that's over 100 years old.
I would love that.
That would be so funny.
You know, a lot of people say, why do we have these old guys? I think old people are wise.
What year was he born? Joe Biden?
1843.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Like you, Joe Biden birth year.
He was born in the Gilded Age.
1942. So he's like, when you had said, oh, I got to see a year of the Gipper, he feels that way about Adolf Hitler. Of course, he wasn't around very long, but he had a lot to say. And some of it was good. Where am I going? Where are you taking me?
Yeah.
A lot of it was good.
They should get a big hook. Like
some of it was bad. It was bad.
Oh, you're getting your Biden back.
It's very bad. Bad stuff.
Dude, I'm just saying, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be better than him? Mayor Pete?
No.
No. He's the best.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mayor Pete's the best?
No, Biden.
Biden's the best?
Yeah.
What's he going to do? I mean, I out of sheer curiosity, I would love to see another 4 terms from him.
Yeah, let's get rid of the term limits.
Yeah. No, really. You should be president for life, but then you have to be 85 years old to run for president.
We've never had, in our lifetime, speaking of this, a president die in office.
That's true. We haven't.
I want to see him ride it out until it's all over.
When was the last time it happened?
Kennedy?
Kennedy. Yeah.
Someone shot
And he
Reagan.
didn't really die in
Someone
office.
shot Reagan while he was the president.
Yeah. Kennedy didn't die in office, though. He was in a limousine.
He wasn't in his office.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's not what that means.
What do you mean?
I think he was in office as the president.
Well, then why wouldn't they say
Well, then no one's died.
while he's president?
Wait, you want him at the computer?
Yeah.
No,
And that's the other thing, too. Anytime you see the Oval Office, there's never a computer there.
Right.
Everything.
They never have a computer.
They never have a computer. He's just signing
Yeah.
papers. Just send him a fucking email.
Right.
They have like an old phone. They have a phone.
Yeah, with a
cord on
a
it.
spinny cord. Yeah.
Which is antiquated technology at this point.
Obama didn't have a computer.
That's almost as weird as like if there were just a rotary dial phone on it. That phone is closer to a rotary dial phone than it is to an iPhone.
Right.
You know
it's
what I mean?
closer to the one of these.
He should have just a big siren.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, when he signs his bill. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And a train that comes, a little train that comes up, and he says, well, what's going on today, Mr. Trolley? And he takes his shoes off, and he hangs his sweater up.
And he has a puppet show.
He has a puppet show.
He has a king.
That'd be fun technology.
Puppet show technology.
Yeah. I look at the White House, I see, what, they got a phone with a cord on it? I'm like, what's next? A goddamn fucking yo-yo?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a washing board?
Dave, go wide. Are you wide?
He's wide.
Dave, come out here.
No.
No. Dave.
I'm in the middle of doing
No. So you don't have to stop your riff. I'm going to put the lav on Dave. Dave will warm my seat.
No, stay here.
No, I
and
just
do
need
the
to pee. I need to pee
You
so
had
bad.
2 hours to
It's
pee.
unprofessional. It's
You had
unprofessional.
to-
I understand. It's my fault.
Then keep the
Dave,
lab.
Dave, just
no. You keep the lab on. Go to the bathroom,
But
and we'll keep talking.
okay.
I'll keep talking.
Okay.
You better run, because
Run?
I don't have a lot to say here.
Okay, I'll be back. Are you going to hear it? Are you going to hear me
No, of course
pee?
not. So, have any of you guys seen Barry on HBO? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. What's the right thing to do? Force Adam to sit in the chair, possibly piss
What the
himself,
fuck?
or get stuck with nothing to say, which I guess that's happened. So what the hell is the big news this week? That's the question on everyone's mind. You got Vice, you got fucking this Indian guy that killed the teenagers. Hunter Biden, where are we? Oh, we're on Adam's chair. Hunter Biden has appeared in an Arkansas court to do something involving child support. I just know that if Hunter Biden was my father, I would kill my. I don't know. I got nothing to say on that, and I want to avoid saying anything that might cause a problem for the show while Adam is pissing. He should be back any moment now. Do people still make Jell-O at home? Is that happening? I don't see it anymore. You talk about stuff from the 50s, like old phones. Jell-O, that's lasted way too long. And you would think, too, especially after all the Cosby stuff, because I feel like he kind of carried them for a long time. Jell-O is kind of as disgusting as sexual assault, if you think about it.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm doing as best I can, dude.
I'm sorry. You could have just paused it for 1 second so I could piss.
No, you could have. You had 2.5 hours to cough.
I didn't.
And make tea.
Don't say it like I had 2.5 hours to cough. You got 2.5 hours with your best friend in the house that we built together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
A lot of people don't know that this entire studio is suspended above Manhattan by birthday balloons.
It is true.
Like in the film Up.
I like the film Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're working on getting a little Korean Boy Scout in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we do a joke on the old show that entire movie is just that little boy hallucinating while he's being molested?
No, that was Last Action Hero.
A Last Action Hero.
Yes. Yeah.
And that one works pretty well.
Yeah, he is attacked.
He gets attacked and then he blacks out
and then his favorite action star Arnold Schwarzenegger becomes his best friend.
Becomes his best friend.
Yeah. And then he goes in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Director Stanley Kubrick has passed away.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough loss.
Yeah.
It's a tough loss.
Is Roman Polanski alive?
Yes, he is.
And where is he? Poland or France?
France. Yeah.
That's wild.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
That you can just rape a child and go to another country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And the country's like, oh, I love his movies.
His wife was violently murdered also by hippies.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Well, so what?
You're saying he had a great life, but he was in the Holocaust. And
I didn't say he had a great life. I said just that.
Oh, you said now he has a great life.
I didn't say he had a great life at all.
You said that's a great life.
I said that's wild.
Oh, I thought you said that's a great life.
No, I said that's wild. That
it is. Have you
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
His wife that he.
Jessica Rabbit.
No, I think her name's Emmanuel something or. Emmanuel Sherry or something. What's her last name? Signer.
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Yeah.
She is one of the hottest chicks of all time.
Uh-huh.
She's so hot. There's this film called Bitter Moon that he directed about a cruise ship. It's got a
Ghost Ship.
No, it's not Ghost Ship. No, that's not. Yeah. Where there's a scene where she spills milk all over herself and.
Don't cry over it.
Well.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Do something else. Because it is hot. Let me tell you, it is.
I don't
hot.
really jack off to movies.
I literally haven't done that since I was young, and then I saw that movie in the last couple of years, and I paused it to
try. You beat off to a Blu-ray.
No, to try and have sex with my girlfriend.
Oh, really?
We were watching it together. I got so horny from that scene.
And you failed to do it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did have sex with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She said yes. She said yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that up.
No, that's all right.
I know you don't like that kind of talk.
No, it's all right. But I feel like we were kind of on a roll before you went to the bathroom.
I'm sorry about that. I know I had 2.5 hours to pee, but I just wanted to. We were having such a good conversation that I didn't want to Yeah, we were. We're
I don't think
talking
so.
about our family. We're talking about like,
Yeah.
looking back on life, like at the times where you were truly happy. And then looking ahead and saying, what can I do to be happy again? You know? It was one of the conversations of my life.
What do you think it would take for me to make pretzel time at home?
Is that a store?
To make pretzel time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Auntie Anne's.
Oh, it's
You
a
got
competitor?
Wetzel's Pretzel. Wetzel's Pretzels, I don't know, unless it's like a regional thing. They kind of came out of nowhere.
I never went to any of the pretzel stores, I have to say.
What?
No.
Oh, they're really good.
For me, the mall food was hot dog on a stick, Sbarro's, and then the Chinese one. What's it called?
Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the variations thereof.
It always annoyed me that there was no train theme at Panda Express.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
I think they were talking about the speed with which they make the food.
I understand.
Yeah.
But it could be like a courier service, like the bear could work at FedEx,
It would be cute.
Federal Express.
Yeah.
And then what? And then I go to Federal Express and I'm expecting Chinese food? I don't think so, pal.
Well, they don't really have trains there either. They have like,
FedEx has trains.
no, they don't.
How do you think it goes from the truck to where?
To your house.
Yeah, but how does it get to your fucking, if you live
In a
in,
plane.
okay, but how does it get from the truck to the plane?
The truck drives to the plane.
No. No, you couldn't be more wrong.
So what you're saying is the truck drives to the train drives to another truck that then drives to the plane?
Yes.
And they cover that in what movie?
Home Alone 2.
Nope.
Oh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
What is the big FedEx movie?
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome that FedEx had a movie.
FedEx had a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it'd still be good if we watched it again.
Castaway? I watched it recently.
Was it good?
Somewhat recently. I don't remember it being good. You know, I've had a hankering for it was Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
And that's as bad as I remember it being.
It's bad.
Well, it's just a hopeless movie.
It became a good reference though.
Yeah.
Of two bad things combining. They were like, it was like a perfect storm.
You know, a Perfect Storm would be good if it was a war movie, but it's not. It's about some retards on a boat. And I guess you could say it's like, it's just fucking, these are the choices you have to make as a working class person, and you have to die in a fucking storm.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're not even really like greedy. They just need to fucking pay their bills.
Yeah.
And then they have to go die in a storm. But
Last night on the flight, the guy sitting next to me was watching All's Quiet on the Western Front, the new German movie. Mm-hmm. And I like peeked over, and there was just
how about an all-black remake called Y'all Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't talking about the Western Front.
But y'all ain't talking about it.
Y'all real quiet on the Western Front. I see you. Mm-hmm. How about that?
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah. I bet Hemingway would
Isn't
like
it
that.
from the Nazi perspective or the German? Oh, it's World War I.
I don't know.
I never read the book, but
it's a Nazi perspective on World War I. I'm pretty sure.
Or the Germans or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the flat hats, not the helmets.
What?
You know, in World War I, they had these hats, the metal like with brims.
Oh, the dish.
The dish hats. Yeah. The plate hats.
Yeah, yeah. Those were the I think the British had those, and then the Americans continued using them into World War II briefly.
The Doughboys.
Yeah, the Doughboys.
Anyway,
the French changed hats in World War I. That's where we got like sort of the precursor to the modern.
They got the tall ones.
Well, one that looks more like it's called like an Antoine helmet or something. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It starts with an A, I think. What is that? But the Germans, they had the one with the spike.
Oh, maybe. Anyway, but I was watching Tar, and he was watching that, and then I peeked over, and it was just two guys having gay sex.
Yeah.
And then he turned it off real quick, and he was like pissed. And then he like opened up his phone.
I'm waiting on the sequel to Tar.
Feather.
Re-Tar.
Oh.
That's gonna be
Dave said that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
or
really
go
good.
see it in 3D.
Did you see Tar?
I did. I turned it off after about 10
Really?
minutes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I thought it was incredibly boring.
You didn't know where it was going.
I didn't care. It was boring.
Where do you think it was going?
I don't care. It went nowhere for 30 minutes.
What's your guess?
I don't care.
What do you remember of it?
There's a lady that loves fucking conducting music and she doesn't shut the fuck up about it.
No, that's how they set it up, though. That's how they set it up.
There's some bitch talking about the fucking piano for...
But that's how they set it up, but it makes where it goes better, right? Because she's waxing.
After that scene where she's in the fucking, in the coffee shop deciding to fire that guy, or get rid of the guy's like first chair or something, and she's talking with the other old guy, and they're both just talking about fucking like, just the classical music. No, thank you, dude. No. I would.
Oh yeah, with the other old guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit would be fine if it like Ford versus
But you know
Ferrari,
what it's about.
No problem.
You know what it's about.
Yeah, she's played the American team, and there's an Italian.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they had a competition to go to the Olympics of classical music. And
No,
she's a
it's
beat
not Ford versus Ferrari. Okay. It's about like a Weinstein, but if it was a woman, right? But she like sells everything as like everyone wants to celebrate her because she's like ground, you know, she's groundbreaking, but then it turns out that she's been grooming all these young women.
Yeah.
And then disposing of them. And
Look,
someone,
that's all,
one
that
of
would
them
be fine. But let's say it's just, you bring that movie to me.
Yeah.
I read it. I'm a studio executive. I say, this is great. Female Weinstein, brilliant. Let's, you know, we've had a little too much of this Me Too shit. Let's fucking put it back on them. How about maybe it's the what y'all be cunts also.
Yeah, but
So
what
put it
about
on
y'all?
them.
Yeah.
I would just one note. Let's lose all the classical music stuff. She's a race car driver. And
Okay.
She designs the race cars.
Danica Patrick.
Yes, Danica Patrick. We get her for the movie.
Go Daddy.
We go, Danica, how would you like to play rapist Harvey Weinstein? But it's you, your name, you're a rapist, and you're a race car driver, and you're raping women, and the cops can't get you
because you drive too fast.
You can flee the scene of the crime before they can catch up to you. And but she has a wife, Danica Patrick.
So does Tar.
That she loves. Danica Patrick has a wife, and then Russian gangsters kill her wife and her dog, so she comes out of
John
retirement. And what?
Nothing. Continue.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
No. I said ennui.
Ennui.
Yeah.
Okay.
That word.
All right, just to be clear, I just thought maybe you were saying...
No, I didn't say. I said ennui.
You were comparing this original idea to something that... Maybe implying that...
No, I wouldn't. No. Okay.
We break ground here.
Okay. Keep going. So Russians kill her lesbian wife. Okay.
Don't ever do that again.
Notes?
Notes, yeah.
Okay. Tar has power. Okay? So Danica Patrick is just one racer. How could she abuse her power? She's one of many. Tar has ascended in her field.
Because she's played by The Rock.
I thought... Who, the wife?
Yeah, we do motion capture.
Okay.
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We put the little... We get his body. We put Danica
muscles,
Patrick's... Yeah. We put Danica Patrick's head on it.
Okay.
And the woman that she is sexually assaulted.
So how do you do that on like a technical level?
Dave Bautista.
You have a naked man and then a green stocking over his head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have Dwayne...
Okay.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And he's be green out his face. I don't have to worry about the technical.
Green his head.
I'm just giving notes here.
Okay. No, I want to give you notes.
I'm not going to hold your hand through this process.
Can I tell you the end of Tar?
I'm
It's
telling
really good.
you how to fix your
Can I tell you the
favorite
end of Tar? It's really good.
Sure.
Okay. So she's getting all these emails from like a former protege. And then the protege kills herself. Right? And then she's fucked. Right?
Yeah.
And so she gets fired. And then you see her flying to Vietnam.
She can fly?
No, in a plane.
Oh, if I'd known that, I would have finished the movie. If they had fucking advertised at the beginning, she's this boring conductor, but she can fly, then... But this is the kind of stuff, this is page one stuff. I shouldn't have to wait until the last act of the movie to find out that she has special powers.
No, it's not magic. The movie's not magic. It's not a magic movie.
All right. Well, you just said it's a woman that everybody respects, so we're obviously operating in a fantasy world here. Fear, yes.
Can
Respect.
I ask you a serious question?
Uh-huh.
On Earth, we'll say it quiet because I don't want them to hear. What woman do you respect the most?
What woman do I respect the most?
Yeah, on this planet.
I'd say Oprah, maybe.
The most?
Yeah.
No. Think
Oprah's
about
pretty
this.
high up there.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about every single woman.
Uh-huh.
You respect her the most?
Yeah, Oprah, or I don't know, fucking. Oh, you know, what's her name? Catherine Kinney?
Keener?
No, the bitch that played Mimi Bobek.
She's the number one.
Number 2 after Oprah, probably her.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
for
get
sure.
a top 5 for you.
Yeah, top 5. All right, Oprah, Mimi Bobek. I mean, there's not a lot of men I respect either. I respect children.
They are our future.
They are.
Yeah.
And they're smarter than all
You
of
don't
us.
respect children at all. You're
I
not nice to
respect-
kids at all.
I'm deferential to children
No,
constantly.
you never see a kid and you're like, oh, that kid's cute or something.
That's not respect.
It is true. That
Respect is locking eyes with them
Yeah.
and saying, okay, what can you do?
Okay, let's get it. Number 3.
Number 3. Is it top? How about you? What are your top 2? What's going on here?
No, you'll do 5. I'll do my 5.
What's with the?
I like it. It's Charlie Rose.
All right.
3.
Okay. No, you do. Okay. Top 5. I'm trying to answer this for real. I guess George Clooney's wife. She's got to be up there.
Amal.
What?
Amal Clooney.
She doesn't work in a mall, dude. She's like a human rights
Her
attorney.
name is Amal Clooney.
What?
Her name is
George Clooney's wife. You know what I'm talking about.
A-M-A-L, Amal.
George Clooney's wife. The human rights attorney, George Clooney's wife.
Amal.
She does not work in a mall. She's a human rights attorney. Her. Who else? God. Fuck. It's a tough question.
I know.
Yeah. Because I'm.
You challenge yourself.
Yeah. I don't want to just name successful women. You know what I mean? 'Cause that seems cheap.
No, but if you respect them, you know.
I know, but it's tough. I don't know enough people. I can just name people that are great actresses, you know, great at what they do.
Yeah, so you respect them.
Well, no, they're good at something. You know what I mean?
Who's your favorite?
If there was like,
Who's your favorite girl actress?
Huh?
Who's your favorite female actress?
Favorite female actress? I don't know, probably Meryl Streep.
She's good.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about what's
A lot
her
of them
name?
are good, though.
That chick Tar. What's her face?
Kate Blanchett.
Blanchett. She's good.
Yeah, she is a good actress. I don't know. I feel like we're getting off course here.
Okay, so
Now we're not
4.
talking about
Number
it.
4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Miss Frizzle?
Not a real woman.
Okay.
A lot of people think she's real.
What?
A lot of people think
If Miss
she's real.
Frizzle were real, I'd respect Miss Frizzle.
I don't know. She's kind of very irresponsible with those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to go with fictional characters.
She definitely had like a Mary Kay Letourneau, Philly Villau situation.
What? Were those words that you just said?
Yeah. Mary Kay Letourneau was the first major teacher to fuck a kid scandal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And her, she went to jail and the guy waited for her and then they had a family together.
Yeah.
And his name was Vili Filau.
Yeah. Sally Ride, is that the astronaut?
She's dead.
Yeah. But is that the one you were saying? The Challenger?
Who?
Huh? Is it Sally Ride?
When did I say Challenger?
I don't know. I thought you said that. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Women I respect.
Oprah.
Oprah's the easy one. That's
Okay,
the
2.
free spot on the bingo card.
Okay, fine.
Is Oprah.
You get Oprah.
Julia Child.
Dead.
Top. Yeah, but what do you mean? That's the fucking.
I said on Earth.
On Earth?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, people have to live their life before you can. You can't. You know what? You can't select living people.
I'm
Julia
saying
Child.
that was the question.
Julia Child, way up there.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that lady that wrote the blog, that they made Julie and Julia about. Julia Child read the blog and said, "This lady fucking sucks."
Really?
Yeah, and she was like, "I don't want this to be."
I'm going to kick her ass.
Yeah, she was like, "This lady is."
This is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever read.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
And also, Julie from Julie and Julia.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a public episode. Dave,
It's a premium episode.
premium, died from the vaccine.
Who?
The lady Julie from Julie and Julia. You gotta watch the movie. It's a great
Oh,
movie.
she died from the vaccine?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
She recently died.
Yeah. I guess I'd have to say I respect Hillary Clinton, you know? If you believe the Clinton kill list, I mean, you kind of have to respect her. She's like Al Capone, you know?
Yeah, she's done.
If you believe all the bad shit about the Clintons, you have to be like, this is a gang. This is like the mom from the
You're
Goonies.
saying she's like done a lot of just stuff.
Yeah, bad stuff. She's
You
a
don't
killer.
respect
She's like
that,
Tony
though.
Soprano.
Yeah, but you respect Jeffrey Dahmer because he killed a lot of people.
No, but he's not like Tony Soprano, whereas Hillary Clinton would be.
Wait, what? Like
I don't know. Just
cool?
do your list and let's move on to another topic.
No, I like this
We
conversation.
were having a good time talking about tar, and then
you kept cutting me off.
you kept getting into this listicle stuff. You saw what happened to Vice. No more top 10 lists. No more listicles.
That's not Vice. That's BuzzFeed.
And Vice did it too.
Nice. Number
Vice.
one.
If there's no Vice, there's no BuzzFeed. You know what's crazy? That was all one guy basically.
Shane Smith.
No. The guy that like created how online media works. It was that guy Nissan. What's his name?
Datsun.
Nissan Datsun. Yeah.
Datsun.
Nissan
Datsun
Skyline.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Skyline.
No, there was that guy at BuzzFeed that he was like, how about just a list?
Right. And
He
you can
came up
sell
with a
because they're
listable.
click through. You sell ads on each. one.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then he figured out how to, and then, but also the way they word headlines. Like, you're not going to believe what blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
And also BuzzFeed did personality quizzes early.
Yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
was a MySpace.
Which, like which house of Harry Potter
Yeah.
would you be? Yeah, Hogwarts.
I guess I respect Caitlyn Jenner.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, but what has she done, honestly?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. She
Won the
killed-
Olympics.
Killed that person.
All right. Tina Fey, number one.
Mm-hmm.
One of the funniest people on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number two, Lisa Ann. Legend.
Yeah.
Um,
Paula Poundstone.
Ellen.
Ellen. Paula Poundstone.
Ellen's accomplished more than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying if you say so.
Okay. What am I on, 3 or 4?
I don't know. This is your game.
I didn't
This is
know
your-
I was gonna
This
play.
is your world. We're all just living in it.
Um,
We're having a nice conversation about something, and you said, well, we have to talk about tar. And then I start talking about it, and you say, well, let's talk about women that we respect.
mhm.
And I said, I'm not prepared for this. You're putting me on the spot in a way that's making me sleepy.
Angela Merkel.
Why?
She had a name that sounded like Urkel, and she overcame that.
Yeah.
People were probably making fun of her whole life, being
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, did I do that?
Yeah.
Ich ein do that?"
What if her name had been Carl with a K?
Carl Merkel.
Winslow.
Winslow.
What if that had been her name?
Dist ein do that?
Guten home, Steve. Right?
Guten Holmes.
Something like that, right?
Yeah. Guten Holmes, Steve.
Guten home, Steve.
Um.
German accents are always funny.
Oh. Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Reba McEntire.
I respect
Okay.
Rihanna more.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
And then I guess final one. Probably. Yeah, Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Amelia Earhart.
Dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Lost.
Yeah.
Lost
Amelia
forever.
Earhart. How brave she was. to be like, girls can fly planes too, without having ever learned anything about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight off the couch.
Yeah. They were like, let's see if a girl can do this.
Oh, Malala.
Turns out she can't.
I respect Malala.
Oh, for getting shot in the face.
Yeah, and she was brave.
Here's what I don't understand about Malala's story, right? She gets shot in the face trying to go to school.
Oh, you're poking holes.
Well, Taliban poked a hole.
This guy. You can't. This guy. You can't. This guy. Okay, continue.
World puts her on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, she did not go back to school after that. It seems like it's kind of this big kind of Ferris Bueller situation.
Oh, she was trying. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So they gave her honorary degree.
Right. And then
Yeah.
she just goes around talking and
Yeah.
driving Cameron's dad's Ferrari.
Right.
Yeah.
She gets in a lot of trouble.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rewatched The Big Lebowski the other night. I haven't seen that in a while.
Great flick.
Yeah. I've been on like a Philip Seymour Hoffman kick, so I've been doing all his best.
Mm-hmm.
Big Lebowski, Twister, Polly.
Love Liza?
Along Came Polly. Isn't he in that?
He is so funny in
Yeah.
that.
The origin of the word shark.
Sharded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
He's really good in Twister.
I don't remember his character in Twister.
He's like plays like a retarded guy that drives a short bus and he just chases storms.
What was the name? The Dorothy or something? What was the name?
Dorothy is the name.
Dorothy.
The
It was like
trash can filled with little robots.
Who was in it? Big Love was in it?
What?
Twister.
Oh, yeah.
And who's the chick?
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever used to confuse her with
Helen Cunt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. I'd be like, who is this? Helen Cunt?
Yeah, she's not again.
Yeah, different lady.
Not again.
Yeah, confuse her with who?
Jodie Foster. In my mind, when I was a kid, that was the same lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, that does ring a bell.
I was like, oh yeah, that's the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's an interesting thing, the way people's brains work that way. Yeah. The biggest one for me was always Nick Nolte and Gary Busey.
Same guy.
Yeah, and they're so different. But it's like they're not even remotely close to the same guy. And as a
Right.
child, you're like, it's the same guy.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, who are other guys like that?
Um,
And they can't be lookalikes. It
no,
has
it's
to
just
be.
the same essence.
But they don't even have the same essence. It's just something where your brain.
Well, they're cast similarly. Yeah. What?
Rutger Hauer and Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, one's not even American.
Yeah.
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 Fucking Albert Finney and the dad from Succession. What's his name?
Brian Cox.
I thought that was the same guy.
Yeah, I can see that. But they're
Yeah.
similar looking, kind of.
Yeah, same kind of guy.
You want to run my goddamn company? Mm-hmm. I've seen 2 episodes of that show.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna run this fucking company because you're a fuck. You're a fucking fuck who can't fucking fuck you. And hold on, I'm getting a text message.
Oh, and the 3 redhead girls.
Yeah.
Isla Fisher.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you watch Succession?
yeah.
You like it?
No,
No.
it's not good.
It isn't?
No, it's like trashy TV.
Yeah. But there's stuff like that that's good. Sons of Anarchy, masterpiece.
It's not as fun as that.
It's not
Yeah.
as fun.
No.
What? Somebody should have done.
Right now, it's bad.
They should do.
but it's been bad.
They should do Succession with motorcycles. Yeah.
That was Sons of Anarchy.
No. Well, yeah, but I mean, but
Who's gonna take the gang?
No. Here's Sons of Anarchy is Sons of Anarchy, right? I'm saying Succession with motorcycles.
Yeah.
You know, don't go so far motorcycle that it becomes Sons of Anarchy. Just put them on motorcycles. Oh, you're texting?
I'm
who's
trying
that?
to think. Oh,
Who's
Amy
texting?
Adams.
The bathroom.
Amy Adams.
Saying, Adam, please, you have to come back. It's
Amy
me.
Adams.
Your
Isla
girlfriend,
Fisher.
the toilet. I haven't seen you for 15 minutes. I have to see you again.
How'd you know?
That you're dating the toilet?
Yeah, she's French.
Yeah, because that's...
Adam.
Yeah.
Please clap into my mouth.
That should have been a character in Beauty and the Beast. This is a toilet. And he's like, please kill me. Please kill me.
I got the worst one.
Please end my life.
This is shit.
Please, I don't even want to go back. I just, please fucking kill me.
You should see the shits this beast has been taking.
Yeah, somebody has to have done that already. We have to have stolen that bit from somebody.
Amy Adams. Oh, and then that other redhead bit. Up in the Air, that chick.
Sandra Bernhardt.
No.
Oh. Up in the Air? Is that the movie about the little girl who finds the geese and then builds
No,
a plane?
maybe it's not Up in the Air.
What is that? Fly Away Home?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember that movie?
Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin.
Amy Adams, Isla.
You know what I just rewatched
Fisher.
the other night? A classic. Drive Me Crazy. Melissa Joan Hart and fucking...
Why did you watch that?
It's a good movie.
Oh, Adrian Grenier.
Adrian Grenier and Melissa Joan Hart.
Wow.
Dude, that movie's... I love that movie. It's so good.
Dude, this is literally the same bitch. Look at this. That's the same woman.
Who is that?
Amy Adams, Isla Fisher. There's one other chick that's like... That's 3 chicks that are the same chick.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm really glad we redid this episode.
This is the end of the episode, folks.
I'm really glad we redid this.
Don't say that it's bad for them.
I'm not. But
They get 2 episodes. Experimental episodes. And we listed off who our favorite women are.
Yeah.
And I would have said my mom, but
hold
she
on. You
passed
didn't
away.
say the favorite women. You said women you respect.
My grandmother. I forgot my grandmother. 91.
Hillary Clinton is not one of my favorite women. I said I respect Hillary Clinton.
You don't respect her.
I don't like children either. I'm not a pedophile, Adam. But I respect them.
I like kids. They're nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't go into this mode again where it's crap.
I'm not going to.
We love them, the patrons.
I don't say I don't.
Oh, and folks, it should be hopefully by the end of the week, the next episode, or early next week. But we are very excited. It's the biggest guest we've ever had.
Yeah. See, the thing with the real show is that doesn't have to go up at any time anymore. So we can really finesse
That's
it.
what we're doing it for that. What we care about, our passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
our work.
this is work.
This is the work.
This is the stuff.
Drawing for 1 hour in front of 3 cameras. I can't believe we did that.
Yeah, well, what else are you going to do? You know?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
This is where our life has led us.
I've just been reading about First Republic Bank for a day.
Uh-huh.
And then thinking about going to see the Super Mario. All I did was watch Barry. All I'm thinking about is Barry. What a great show.
I'm going to check it out.
It's so good.
It's good.
It's really funny. It's like, it's funny.
We should get Bill Hader on this show.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, has this made you happy? Barry's a great show. Stunning success. Are you happy? And if he says yes, we go, get the fuck out. Leave. And if he says
like
no,
that.
you say, all right, that's the answer I needed.
Right.
Then
That's good.
I can convince myself it's not just me. Right?
Sounds good.
You know?
Yeah.
It's your show. You'd be the one talking to him.
It's our show, Nick.
I'm not even allowed in here anymore.
What are you talking about? You exiled yourself until I demanded that you're here for it.
No. That's not how it happened. It's not how it happened.
Your narrative, okay.
No. Don't gaslight
But
me.
you ain't ready for that conversation.
Don't gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting you. You're
You
literally
watched
gaslighting
Tar
me.
one time, and now you think you're going to come in here and fucking gas.
Can I tell you the end of the movie?
You sit
Can
there
I
and you
tell
go,
you the end of the movie?
Oh, you go, that's me.
Can I tell you the end of the movie?
That's me. I'm Tar.
It has a
Adam
punchline
Tar.
at the end of the movie that's very good.
What is it? Who's on first?
No.
Oh, okay.
So she can't work anymore because she's an abuser.
Yeah.
So she has to go to Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets paid to
And she's dancing
conduct this symphony.
and with Adrian Grenier, and she says, "Who are we making jealous tonight?"
I'll tell you after the episode.
And then
Dave,
Tar-
we're ending this
And then
episode.
Tar says, "Everybody." And the dance goes.
Dave,
off
we're
on
ending
you.
this episode.
No, tell me what happened. You're telling me on the show. You
The
built it
final
up?
thing you see is she's okay, she gets to do a symphony again,
Mhm.
but she's on the other side of the world. She's been exiled from her entire life.
Yeah.
And
What
then-
is a symphony? A candy bar, I mean. What is it?
I don't know the candy bar.
There's a candy bar called Hershey's Symphony.
It sounds like it's for women.
I've asked so many people, and no one's ever. You know, here's another
Sounds
question.
like a Google.
What the hell is fucking gelato?
I think it has a gummy, like a, yeah, gum in
It
it.
has gummy bears in it.
I think gum.
There's gum in gelato. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
So what? So the Ninja Turtles popsicle is technically gelato.
No, those are gummies.
No, it's gum.
No, not like we'll look it up.
No, we're not going to look it up. This is the point I had.
It has gum. Like in the.
So does the
substance.
Ninja Turtles popsicle. The eyes
No,
are
it doesn't have
gumball.
pieces of gum. It has part of it is gum.
You know what are really good that I haven't had in a while? The Flintstones push.
So good.
They're really good.
The orange.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So
It's-
she's doing a symphony. It shows her. She has her conductor stuff, and then it pans the audience slowly in this like
Have there
concert hall.
you would think that there would be more like gay conductors, considering it's.
They're all gay.
But then why aren't they doing it like in a way that's stereotypical, like a crude caricature of a gay person that I'm doing right now? Why don't they do it like this?
That's what they are.
No, it's always just, it's all.
Well,
it's
they're
never-
keeping time. It's about keeping time.
I understand the point of the.
Yeah, but it's gay in a gay way.
I'm pointing at people. I guess they're voguing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it pans the audience,
yeah.
and then you see
It
that.
pantses the audience.
So at the end of Tar,
See, hold on a second. You're telling me this movie has found a way to pull people's pants down?
kind of, by how good it is.
Okay. A pantsed ovation, a pantsing
Yeah.
ovation.
It says on the poster, New York Times, I was pantsed
Yeah,
by how good.
yeah.
Yeah. Everyone in the audience is at an anime convention. They're all in cosplay. That's the final shot.
Is her conducting a symphony at an anime convention?
Yeah.
What's the punchline? What do you mean? I don't get it.
You think that she's going to be able to do the thing she loves again, as kind of a return to Christ moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then you realize that she's been paid to do an anime convention. And then
So
the
it's a
movie
movie
ends.
about being canceled? I don't.
Yes.
All right. Which it should have been. It should have been Tar going around in a Ferrari, doing man on
She
the
has a
street
Porsche.
style
She has
interviews.
a Porsche.
In a Ferrari,
Okay.
doing man on the street style interviews of drunk people.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
Be like, would you let your girl run train?
yeah.
Would you let a train be run? Yeah.
Would you? Yeah.
Would you Would
Are
you
you
let?
still painting or no? Is it?
No, I haven't since COVID.
Why?
Because I was kind of doing it to take up time.
It's crazy
While
that
I was
COVID
watching my
is
mother
just,
dying.
COVID is fully done now.
I hope it comes back, dude. It was awesome.
No, and then
Besides the
it
watching my
disappeared the
mother
way
die
that
part.
it disappeared the way everybody knew that it would. It just sort of just like.
Because of George, dude. Everyone got out on those streets
No,
for
it happened
George.
after that. It was still going on until last year. But nobody nobody gives a fuck whether you got the vaccine or not. Nobody cares anymore. Like we're not hearing about COVID in the news much.
I don't care.
Do you see it? Do you see it in the news?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What are people talking about now? What are the biggest stories?
Super Mario movie.
No, not entertainment news.
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. But what are people talking about now? What are people mad about now?
Oh, trans. It's all trans now. It's trans.
Oh yeah, all the laws. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about, yeah.
What's going on with the trans? She was like a state representative, and she wasn't allowed to. They just locked her out of the room or something.
Yeah, they didn't let her speak or something.
Yeah. What's going on with that?
I don't know. I kind of just hear.
That's probably bad?
It was bad.
Yeah. All right. We'll say that's bad. I guess.
Yeah, they're like going against trans people.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I think we should just because the biggest issue I guess is the women's sports thing, right?
Well, they're using that, but
We should just force women to do It's testosterone. If you want to be a girl and you want to play sports at all, you have to take steroids.
Well, they should just repeal Title IX,
Yeah.
and then there's only one type of sport, and if a girl's good enough, she can play with the boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
that
so then
works, too.
officially we just say, oh, guys are better at sports.
I have no idea what Title IX is.
I think it's that girls like public funding has
Does that have anything to do with Chappie?
District 9.
What's that?
It's the prawns. They come down from the prawns, and then they, I don't know, South African or something. Charlotte Copley.
Charlotte Coat? What?
This is
Half the stuff you're saying doesn't sound like words to me.
it's a movie about aliens that's
Oh.
really about apartheid
Okay.
called District 9. They put them in a ghetto,
Mm.
and then the actor guy's name is Charlotte Copley.
Charlotte Copley.
Charlotte.
Charlotte Copley.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Copley.
Charlotte.
Shortle.
Charlotte.
Sturtle.
Squirtle Copley.
Squirtle.
Got it.
All right. Thanks again, guys. This has been a great episode.
And thank me.
And
for
thank you,
coming.
Nick.
Yeah.
And we hope that the content's going to keep coming. And the cameras are going to keep switching between the 3 different cameras. And
It's been a pleasure.
yeah, as
It's
always.
been a pleasure.
Thank you, Dave. Dave? Are we done?